The New Jersey Devils master plan has been revealed. GM Tom Fitzgerald has a lot to think about this offseason if he wants to bring in the third Hughes brother. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Devils Digest. I'm your host, Ryan the Goose Gosiker, here with you, as always, bringing the latest, greatest Devils content. Before we get into the program, I want you to be a subscriber to the channel. We need your help to get to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. I remember when we had like 5 subscribers. Now we're trying to get upwards of 1,000. So we need your help. Let's get there by opening night. That would be sweet. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, so we need your help. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into the program. Now today I just wanted to hop on here and chat with you guys because I love doing so and love talking about anything that comes to mind. And, one thing that I found, was rather interesting, and it's piggybacking off of something that we have been talking about. So it's not necessarily brand spanking new content, but it is something that we have been talking about for a while and seems to be getting confirmed everywhere. And this actually goes to a bigger overarching point that I'm going to get to, not just necessarily how it affects Quinn Hughes, but certainly you can see right here the statement. If the end game is to unite the Hughes Triforce in New Jersey, Dougie Hamilton was not going to be on the roster when that happened. I always figured that one had to do with the other. Okay, and I think we all knew that, right? But to me, it goes even a step further. If you think Quinn Hughes should be on this roster next year, Dougie Hamilton ain't going to be here. If you want Jason Robertson on this roster, Dougie Hamilton ain't going to be here. There's some other guys too, right, that the Devils have been linked to and they want to talk to, that if they're coming to New Jersey, Dougie Hamilton won't be here. Okay? The Devils, I'm trying to wrap my head around this, right? Because I think I've said it to you guys. How on this earth does Ondrej Palat last longer on this roster than Dougie Hamilton? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It does make sense in the regard that the Devils have too many right defensemen. Okay, so maybe it's simple market supply and demand. Maybe that's why Ondrej Palat's going to be allowed to stick around here for way longer than he should. Is because supply and demand says right-handed defenseman with a good shot and especially a good one on the power play is more in need than a bottom 6 playoff performer type guy. I mean, I know some people have said he's a top 7 forward on this team and stuff like that. Again, I just don't see it. I've lost all faith in it. Okay, so, maybe he bounces back, has a great year. I'm still hopeful it's somewhere else and that there's another move coming. But back to my overall point, if something big is going to happen, if this team is going to actually look different next year, Dougie Hamilton will not be on the roster. It seems like we're getting that confirmed and confirmed and confirmed every single day. So it's sad to see, as I've mentioned to you numerous times. It's, Dougie's been everything this organization has asked him to be. He was the first big free agent to sign a long-term extension with New Jersey, right, and believe in coming to Jersey and being able to win here. Okay, I know he hasn't won a cup here, but he's gotten to the playoffs a few times. He's been valuable to this roster. So, but at $9 million, as his team continues to grow and try to elevate themselves, it's just not going to cut it at the end of the day. So, it's, I think that's the gist. Okay. So like I said, it's just continuing to build on what we've been talking about, not necessarily, breaking the glass on anything brand new and no trade imminent yet. Okay. So stick with us. Obviously, if a trade becomes imminent, we will be on here chatting with you. But again, I want to know what you think. Should the Devils swing big this offseason? Now knowing, after confirmed in numerous reports, if the Devils are to do something big, that means Dougie Hamilton's gone. What do you think? Do you want to see the Devils do something big, knowing that it means no Dougie Hamilton next year? Okay, that's the simple question I have to ask all of you. Okay, because and the other part is, we know a move is coming because the Devils don't have enough cap space to sign Luke Hughes. I believe they're just under $6 million, or they're just under 7, excuse me. And all indications are Luke is going to get, $7, $8, $9 million. And I've been reading some of the comments. I know some people are saying pump the brakes. And again, I'm kind of there with you. Like I don't like 8 years by $9.5 million. I don't. And again, maybe if he turns into what a lot of people think he can and will be, maybe by the time it's up that's a bargain. But I mean, I would try to chop that down to like and I don't know if he would agree to it. I doubt he would. But 8 by 7.5 or 8 by 8, something like that to me is much more beneficial. And again, I know some people in the comments have said, pump the brakes. The guy still has a lot to prove. And I kind of agree. The problem is if you give him this bridge deal, now it sets up for him and Quinn to be free agents at similar times, which could obviously open the door for something bigger. Okay, so I don't know what the Devils are going to do. I know Fitzgerald said it was his top priority coming out of the 4th of July. And here we are all these days later and nothing yet. So we'll see what it turns out to be. But Devils Nation, just trust that we will be here when stuff breaks, and we'll keep bringing you great content as we continue to go through here. And again, I ask you to keep commenting on the videos. I mean, the last video, there's 41 comments in there, and I love it. It's discussion, right? That's what the comment section is for. The comment section is not really for you to tell me I'm a moron, which you can do if you want. It's all up to you. But what I'm looking for and what I actually spend my time reading more in depth than those comments is, stuff saying, hey, like, we love the Devils, but we don't think, like the comment I got about pump the brakes on Luke Hughes. He's only done this, this, and this. That's a great comment on a video. You know why? Because you're putting your opinion out there. Hey, yes, I want to sign Luke Hughes, but I don't want to sign him for this amount of money. Cool. Why? You listed the details. That's how we do this. And then some of you guys are even responding to each other, right? Which is good. Back and forth. Devils community. We love that stuff, and I appreciate each and every one of you that listens, that watches. I appreciate it because we put a lot of time and effort into some of this stuff, and we hope you guys appreciate it and watch it. And we want the Devils to be successful, and we want this channel to be successful. So it starts with you guys in the community. Continue reaching out, continue letting us know what you think, and man, we love it. So keep having discussions in the comment sections as well with each other, right? Just keep bouncing ideas off of each other. What do you think this Devils roster is going to look like? And most importantly, my question this video is, do you want to see something big? Do you want to see a big trade with this team, knowing that Dougie Hamilton will not be on the roster for it? Answer me that question in the comments. And again, I thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. It's always a pleasure. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to Aiden. Okay, I know Aiden will be back real soon, so it's been fun chatting with everybody. It's great time, and I appreciate you guys listening, watching. Subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 1,000. We need your help. We got to get to 1,000. Okay, that's our next goal. So thank you, everybody, and we'll catch you next time on Devil's Digest.